couple of things if we have variety of equipment. So if you want some dumbbells, um, and then one of the longer bands if you've got them, and then as well if you've got one of the shorter ones, that's great. Not the end of the world if you don't, but if you've got all of those, that's brilliant. We'll give everyone a second to get all of them together. Just give everyone another minute or so. So yeah, some dumbbells if we've got little loopy band and a longer band if you have. Okay. I'll just pop everyone on mute while I go through the exercises. Okay, so first one, try and lower this down so you can see. So you're gonna go into the backward lunge, and then as you come back up from the lunge, I want you to bring the leg up. So you come down into the lunge, so one leg is moving the whole time. Going into the lunge and then coming back up. So we'll stay on the one side the whole time and then swap over. You don't need to go all the way down with the lunge, even if you just do a half lunge, that's fine. Whatever feels comfortable for the knees. Next is going to be some dips. So if you're on a bench or couch or something, going into the dip, so feeling the back of the arms working here. If you have your legs further out away from you, that's going to be harder for the arms. So if you need a bit more support, then you can bring your legs closer in. Then next one, if you've got the longer band, we'll go into the pull aparts. So starting in front of you there, and then bringing in towards your chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Then next one, just going to be some regular squats. So you can hold on to some weights if you want at the front of your chest and just going up and down into the squats. Keeping your feet flat, so try not to come up onto your toes, keeping the feet flat on the ground. Then two more if you've got the loopy band. Pop that around your knees and we'll just do side steps side to side here like that. When you're doing it as well, try and keep your torso as still as possible. So try not to lean to the side as you're doing it. Movement should be coming from the glutes. Then last one, going into shoulder press, have the palms facing each other and just going up and down. So you're going to keep the elbows in a little bit tighter so they're not flaring out too much. Everything a little bit closer in, going up and down like that. The palms facing each other like that there. Okay, so first one is going to be the lunge. Hey Sarah, first one's going to be lunge with the knee drive. So you're going for 45 seconds on each. So starting with your feet together, backwards into the lunge, and then as you come back up, the legs going up in the air. So you're going to get like an element of balance in there as well. Okay, we'll go for 45 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. And like I said, don't need to go all the way down deep into the lunge if it sort of bothers your knees. You just go to whatever depth you can, and then that leg then drives up into the air to then work on a little bit of balance. Just at halfway now. We're just under 10. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Give the legs a little shake. And then we'll swap over to the other side. So working the other leg now in 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. And if you need to hold on to something to support your balance, you can, but see if you can test yourself. Good. 15 seconds to go. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, so next one, going on to a bench or a chair that's not on wheels, going into the dips. You're going to be using your arms here. As I said, if your feet are closer in, it's going to be easier for you. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. So work in the back of your arms here. If your feet are further away, you've got less support from them, so it's going to be harder for your arms. And just go to a depth that's comfortable, especially for the front of your shoulder. If you go too low, you might feel it's a very strong stretch, so don't go too deep into the movement. 20 to go. Good. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Next one is going to be, if you've got a band, pulling the band apart as it comes in towards your chest, squeezing the shoulder blades back together. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Squeeze that band, pull that apart, shoulder blades back together, and back to the start. So you should be feeling backs of your shoulders working here. Just at halfway. Good. 15 to go. So band comes forward, pull apart as it comes into your chest, and then repeat. 3, 2, and 1. Next one's just going to be regular squats. If you want to hold some weight, you can. You're just going up and down into the squats there. Again, going as low as you can, as long as it doesn't bother the knees or your back or anything like that. 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Just at halfway. Good. Keeping the feet nice and flat. Don't let the weight pull you forward. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Popping the weight down. If you've got a smaller band, use that. Pop that around your, just above your knees. If you don't have a band, that's okay. We can just go into this position without the band and you're just working on some side steps. The band's going to add a little bit of work for the glutes. If you don't have it, that's okay. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Staying low into that little half squat position. Your body's naturally going to want to stand up to make it easier for yourself. Try and stay in that quarter squat. Good, you're over halfway. Good, staying low, keep the torso still, try not to lean side to side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good, last one for the first round. Shoulder press, so you've got your palms facing each other. Keep the shoulders and elbows in nice and tight, going up and down. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Last one for the first round. We're just at halfway. Try not to arch through your back here as well. Keep your core engaged. Reaching up and slowly controlling down. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. First round done. Grab a drink. Feel free to ask any questions. First exercise to kick off the second round, going into that lunge. So you reverse lunge back and then drive the knee up like that. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Again, going to whatever depth you can. Just approaching halfway. And then you're working that balance when the leg's in the air. Good, 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice, give the legs a little shake. And we'll go over to the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Good, try and stick to that pace and that rhythm that you've set. Try not to slow down. Good, you're over halfway. 10 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Next one, going into the dips. So again, grabbing a chair, bench, whatever you were using. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Again, not going too deep, so it's too much of a strain on the front of your shoulders. Should just be feeling maybe a little bit of chest working here, but definitely the back of the arms working. 15 to go. Good. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Next one, grabbing the band, going into those pull aparts. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Good. So really pulling that band apart, and the pulling apart is what's bringing that band in towards your chest, and then bring it back out. And squeezing the shoulder blades back together. Just at halfway. And again, yeah, if that band's a little bit too light, you can fold it on itself, double it up. Really pull apart. The pull apart is what brings it into your chest. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Next one, going into the squats, holding the weight if you want. Nice and controlled, not letting that weight pull your torso forward. Okay, 3, 2, and 1, off we go. Keeping the feet nice and flat. Strong through your legs, so mainly feeling quads and glutes working. Good, first 15 down. Keep the weight nice and close to your chest. So we're just on squats at the moment if you're back to join us. Got 10 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Grabbing the band, going into the crab walks. Now, if the band that you have is a bit light and you found it easy, bring the band lower so it's around your ankles. So it's going to be harder. But if you're happy with where it was, keep it around your knees. Up to you. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Again, keeping the torso still. Staying low into that half squat. Don't let your body cheat and stand up tall. Good, 20 seconds left. Good, 10 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Last one for the second round, going into the shoulder press. So again, palms facing each other. Elbows tight, shoulders tight, going up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Again, core engaged. Try not to arch through your back. Keeping the elbows, hands in tight. It's a little bit harder with this technique, but keep them tight. Try not to let the arms flare out. 15 to go. Good, core strong. Slow and controlled on the way down and up. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Having a rest. Second round done. Grab another drink and we'll get ready for the third one. Kicking off the third round, lunge with the knee drive. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Third round. Starting strong here. Reverse lunge, knee drive into the air to get that balance element. Strong through your legs. Again, going as low as you can without sort of bothering the knees. Good, 15 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good, legs a little shake. We'll go to the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Good, just approaching halfway. Strong through the legs. Good, 10 seconds to go. Keep the rhythm, keep the tempo. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good, next one going into dips. And the hands on, up and down. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Good, just over halfway. Just going up and down, really working the back of the arms here. Again, might feel a bit of chest. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, next going into the pull aparts. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and try not to let your shoulders shrug up too much as you do this. Keep them down. And think about it's just the shoulder blades coming back together. You're not shrugging up, so the shoulders aren't coming to the ears. Good, 15 seconds to go. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good, next one, going into the squats. Holding onto a weight if you want. Going up and down. Good, few more to go. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Strong through the legs here. Strong through your torso as well, not letting that weight pull you forward. Just approaching halfway. 10 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, grabbing the band, get that around your knees or either your ankles, whatever challenges you enough. Going into the side steps. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Good. First 15 down. Keep that tempo. Again, staying nice and low. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. And then the last one, shoulder press. Up and down. All right, off we go. Last round, 45 seconds. Still have a little bit of a gap in there, but palms facing each other still. And then just going up and down there. Keep the elbows tight. As you fatigue, they're going to want to sort of open out to the side. Keep everything in close. Just going to work a slightly different part of your shoulders with this. Less than 15. Good. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Done. Nice. Well done, guys.